It really just seems like we're back in our Monate era, I guess. Oh, how the turntables. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea, just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and far too many opinions. And one of those opinions, which, let's be honest, it's a correct one, is that Monate is a hot, steaming pile of cottage cheese. One of the top ranking reps in Monate, and by one of, I mean quite a lot of some of the top ranking reps in Monate have jumped ship and gone over to a new, it's been around for a while, but a newer multi-level marketing company called Olive Tree People. Now you could be thinking, well, Chelsea, we've had like mass exoduses like every year with Monate. And I understand. I get it. It's fine. But I truly do feel like this is different. Back in possibly 2022, we had a mass exodus over to iGenius. And we all know how that went. And then we had, in 2023, a mass exodus over to Q Sciences. And we know how that went. And now, in spring of 2024, it seems like we have quite a lot of top ranking Monate reps, or rather top earning Monate reps, moving over to, like I said, the new MLM Olive Tree People. Now, the reason why I really do feel like this is different than the other times this has happened, the many times this has happened, is because these people who are going over to this new MLM are people who I truly believe were the most brainwashed and the ones who I never thought would leave for another MLM. One of those people being Kayla Caputo, also known as Kay Caputo on Instagram. Now, Kayla has been quite a few ranks in Monate, but she went to the University of Tampa. She recruited everyone and their mother there. Fun fact, she even recruited her own mother and sister and brother. That's not a joke. That's just crazy. And she quickly rose to one of the top ranks within Monate. She wasn't able to sustain that. However, she did make a fork ton of money in Monate. The past maybe not 4 years, maybe the past 3-ish years, allegedly, we've seen the internal documents, she's made over $500,000 each year. It's a lot. So let's go ahead and look at some of these Instagram stories that she posted yesterday, because there's a lot of questionable information and false information and like slightly misleading BS that I gotta go over, okay?
Okay, friends, we have a lot to talk about. I have been pretty MIA on my Instagram for the last few months. I posted a story yesterday and had a lot of questions about what I'm using on my skin, and a lot of people asking, is it aloe vera, all these things. So I'm going to show you what was on my skin yesterday and just do a few life updates, because I feel like I owe that to you guys, and I've just been kind of behind the scenes a little bit, especially this weekend with Coachella. I didn't want to have like any anxiety. I've been getting a lot of outside opinions and I just wanted to enjoy myself. So first and foremost, you rub that, and in the Greece pharmacies there, I go between these. So I want you guys to know that I don't take this lightly, that I used and loved a brand loyally.
Isn't it so weird that when they change companies, like refuse to say the name of the last company, they're always like, I used a brand, my previous company, the previous network marketing company I was in, the previous social selling opportunity I was involved with. It's like, girl, it's not Voldemort. They're not going to come hunt you down just because you are saying the name. Like, that's not how that works. So one thing that I can appreciate in a sense, kind of, I like it and I don't like it, that it seems like Kayla is one of those people who isn't going to speak negatively about Monate. I also don't think she was fired. I think she left Monate and joined this one and is now being public about it because she saw what happened with the other people, with the other ones who were fired, and was probably like, I need to leave Monate. And also probably knew that if she approached it this way instead, she'd be able to recruit a lot of her downline and possibly other people's downlines as well, so that she would be able to rank up very, very quickly. And that's actually something we're going to talk about now as well. And this girl, Allie Munch, was Kayla Caputo's sideline sister. I guess they were like at the same level in Monate. They were both under Jacqueline Ortega, which if these two were taking their downlines from Jacqueline Ortega, like, you're about to see that girl post a lot more about Monate. It's always so funny to me when you see these top ranking people who like haven't had to promote it in a long time start posting more about Monate, and it's like, oh, how many like legs of your downline did you just lose? Well, that girl just lost 2. Good old Allie Munch was posting about Kayla ranking up. So before we get into the ranks quickly, we are also going to be doing a deep dive on this company. There are other people who have done deep dives on them though, so I'm going to leave those linked below. But I will be doing one. But just quickly to go over the compensation plan from Olive Tree People. Like, who came up with that name? That's awful. There are 12 ranks within this company. And as you can see, I mean, it makes it pretty simple to understand. Girl, this ain't simple. No MLM comp plan is simple. But you can see it for Olive Star and above, you have to have 7 levels below you, I guess, like 7 generations. And it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. And then also with the Olive Star and above, that's where it starts to have like, you have to have a certain like rank below you. So with Olive Star, that rank, you have to have 2 silver Olive Star people below you. And then green Olive Star, you have to have 2 silver and 1 black olive, and then so on and so forth. So one thing that I want to make very, very, very clear is that 1, Kayla Caputo does have a solid Instagram following. 2, she was in Monate for 7 years. She was in for quite a long time. She has a massive downline. Her moving over to another MLM and that being her own choice is huge in terms of her being able to take a lot of people with her. Not saying she's cross recruiting, but that is what happens a lot of time. People will quit and then join the MLM that their upline is in. So having said that, if you are having 50 people join you within 1 day, you are going to rank up so freaking quickly. But that can also absolutely not be sustainable as well. So please do not be confused or disillusioned by the fact that these people are ranking up so quickly. It's because they're having 50 people join them in 1 day. Okay, so this next story says Kayla is silver olive. So at the bottom here it says hasn't even been 24 hours and she's a second away from the next one. And it's crazy. Like she ranks up like 14 times in 1 day. So silver olive is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th rank. And then the next one after that literally shows that the girl's upline, that Kayla's upline, Allie, ranked up to violet olive star. I cannot with that. And that is the 9th rank, the 4th from the top. Now keep in mind, why do you think she's ranking up so quickly too? Because Kayla is as well. The people below you rank up quickly, you rank up quickly. Okay, thank you. And then Kayla is gold olive. So she ranked up again, like within 10 minutes, which is wild. Again, it hasn't even been like a day of her fully announcing that she's in this MLM, and she made it to black olive, which is the 6th rank within the company. And someone had asked her, do you have a non-compete with the company you're with now? And is there a monthly / some sort of quota you have to buy or meet? And she said, nope. You know, that's probably a lie, because this same person said that there wasn't a quota or sales anything in Monate too, and that's not accurate. And she said, getting this question a ton, so I'd figure I'd answer. But you do have a monthly personal volume requirement, and you do have a monthly team requirement, your OV, your PV and your OV. So you do. Also, which question are you answering? Because they asked 2 questions. And then another person asked, also, do you get to keep your Monate shares? She said, I didn't have any. She did make the qualifications for the founder shares once, I believe. And then if you don't maintain those requirements, then you lose it and you can't get it back. So that happened to her, I'm pretty sure. But also, how dare you not clarify with them? It's not shares in Monate. It's access to a quarterly bonus share pool, and that's it. It's not stock shares in the company. And she said, I didn't have any. Well, it's not a publicly traded company, so obviously you didn't have any. And like this part pisses me off. Okay? It really do be frustrating me. And she had said as well in her like announcement video, which I don't know why I only had like a minute of it. Someone said, what do you mean you passed the torch to your brother? I literally gave my little brother my business. It was transferred in his name. He wanted to work it. I've had so many people message me and be like, her brother's hardly out of college. And how like insane do you think that is for people who are in her downline? It's like, so now this boy, this little boy is my upline who like doesn't have any experience in anything. Like what? Excuse me. I personally think that she did that in order to, one, not have everyone like roll over to her upline, but then also to make sure that like people would follow her and like want to stay with her specifically. With a lot of multi-level marketing companies, you can put your like downline in a LLC, or like it's not your downline, it's like your place within the company, within the organization, whatever. You can basically make a business entity for your like place in the company, and then from there you can transfer that business entity, that LLC, over to someone else and put it in their name. So you're basically like selling your business to someone else. I know it sounds confusing, but that's just how it works. For instance, in the Monate Policy and Procedures, Section 3, Part 28, it says sale, transfer, or assignment of a Monate business. Although Monate business is a privately owned, independently operated, the sale, transfer, or assignment of a Monate business and the sale, transfer, or assignment of an interest in a business entity that owns or operates a Monate business, literally so redundant, so confusing, it's so laborious, is subject to certain limitations. If a market partner wishes to sell their Monate business, like their downline basically, or interest in a business entity that owns or operates a Monate business, the following criteria must be met. The selling market partner must offer Monate in writing the right of first refusal to purchase the business on the same terms as agreed upon with a third-party buyer. So basically, she had to write everything up, get their permission, but then also give them the opportunity to buy it if they wanted to, which clearly they didn't, and she just sold it off to her brother. The buyer or transferee must become a qualified Monate market partner. The buyer or transferee must accept the Monate market partner agreement and the policy and procedures. If the buyer is an active market partner, they must be in good standing and first terminate their existing market partner account. Before the sale, transfer, or assignment can be finalized and approved by Monate, any debt obligations the selling party has with Monate must be satisfied. The buyer or transferee must pay a $150 Monate account transfer fee. If the seller has a Monate account with a founder title, the founder title and any bonuses or founder pool payments connected with the founder title will not be transferred to the buyer or transferee. The seller must wait 6 months before re-enrolling under a different sponsor. Why would you want to do that? Prior to selling an independent Monate business or business entity interest, the selling market partner must notify Monate's compliance department in writing, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so since she sold her business over to her brother, again, I don't think she was fired. Like, they knew she was leaving. Like, I think she'd been, like, planning this, obviously. I mean, this takes time. Someone had asked her, did something happen with Monate that so many girls at the top are switching? Honestly, because I haven't felt the hair products doing for my hair what they used to do, and I'm not sure if it's ingredients changing or what, but you leaving is a big deal, and I'd love to know. Congrats on the new business. And she basically said she didn't know anything about ingredient changes. I just wanted to try something new after many years. Nothing happened with Monate, and so many are still partnered and happy. Don't get caught up in the posts or switching. I don't think it's personal. I think that she's trying to leave on good terms because her family's still in Monate. I think that's the only reason personally, not trying to burn those bridges and screw over her family. She said, just to be clear, I'm not aware of any changes. Monate isn't amazing as it has been, just built for 7 years and was ready to try something new to push myself. You saw that potentially the money could be better over there because you could rank up more quickly and their compensation plan possibly is better. It's still a scam. It's still BS. It's still a pyramid scheme, all that. Let's be clear. What are the different ranks in Oliveda, olive tree people? And she said, I'm here. We already went over those. And this was the post from when she hit green olive, it was the second one. And that was like right after she announced. And someone asked, do you have to give your car back? And she said, no, the payment is just on me now. I will also be getting rid of my car because I hate it. What? You said it was amazing. You said you loved it. What are you talking about? Also, she's one who like switched multiple times she had the Cadillac, she had a Range Rover. I don't know if she had a Jaguar, but like, it's crazy. Also, yeah, Cadillac sucks. No offense to anyone who owns one, but like them and BMW suck. And someone said, do you have to build a team to see success? Obviously. And she said, you don't need any active lines for the first 5 ranks, just sales. Interesting that you haven't shown the compensation plan or the income disclosure statement, because it doesn't look like there is one, which is crazy. But for the first 5 ranks, who in their right mind is going to be able to sell $5,000 worth of, or rather over $5,000 worth of products? Like, you would have to sell so much to rank up like that. That's crazy. That is so crazy and very misleading.
I did not want anyone to know that I even wanted to try these products, because I was like, no, people cannot know that I'm even remotely interested. And I don't know why I felt that way. I just I always like to try things on my own without any opinions. But when I saw that you could take the little quiz, which I'll link here, when you take the quiz, if you buy 2 products that the quiz recommends, you get a free full-size product. So I got a free eye cream, and this month it's a matcha mask, which I wish I got, because I don't really care for eye creams in general. But yeah, when you take the Olive Brain quiz, which recommends all the best products for you, you can say if you want internals or not. Yeah, if you buy 2 products from the quiz, you get a free product, full size. Every time, also. Every single time.
How expensive are these products? Oh, that's expensive. A 2-ounce olive matcha mask is almost $60. That's crazy. And also apparently like their products are always out of stock, which is inconvenient. That's very expensive. That's very expensive. That's crazy. You know what products are awesome that I love? Look at this skin. You want this skin? Well, you can't have it. It's genetic. However, I really like Le Riche Posay, or as a lot of us call it, My Rich. But yeah, I'm obsessed with that. It's my favorite PR list that I'm on, because they are amazing. And I get so excited every time they send me something. So this is where she said she passed the torch to her baby brother. We introduced him to the team. You got this, Michael. I'm so glad I could create something like this and be able to give it to you. No one deserves it more. Like, what about someone who's under you? What about people who have been working under you and made you a lot of money? What a slap in the face to people below her. That's insane.
So I just thought that was the coolest thing. I literally went on the website, took the quiz, put 2 products in my cart, and then got this for free. Thought that was amazing. And it was just so easy. Like, I think I checked out with Shop Pay, which is what all my favorite stores use. There was no fee. There was no minimum spend that I had to make. I just picked what I wanted and checked out. And I was shook at how easy it was. So definitely, if you're wanting to take the quiz and figure out what products are for you, I got the F63, the F06, and then the eye cream, but you'll be able to see on your quiz what it recommends for you. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm so excited to try more. I cannot believe I only have 3 products. I'm actually freaking out, and I paid for expedited shipping, but should be here quickly.
Where's the bar? It was so easy to check out. Well, first of all, she's used to Monat, so obviously. So yeah, their checkout process is not easy whatsoever. It takes so forking long. It's insane. Kayla, you're describing online shopping. I use Shop Pay. Yeah, for most of my online shopping and buying anything almost, I go through PayPal if there is that option. And if there isn't an option like that, then usually I just don't buy it because I'm too lazy to get up and go get my card. Or Apple Pay or whatever. Girl, it's just so funny that she's it's so cool. I got a free product and then and then I checked out. And it was so easy. It's you're describing e-commerce.
Always had the beauty of doing with Monat. Being able to have this business that you could pass down or sell or whatever to someone that, once you're ready to kind of just take a step back, it's there for them. And that's really what I wanted for my brother. I've always been just such a supporter of my little brother and watching him grow, and he, I was just always his protector. He had a peanut allergy growing up. So I always was asking restaurants, is there peanuts in this? I was always just so protective over my little brother. Taught him how to ride a bike, taught him how to swim. He was my everything. He was my little baby doll. So I'm like emotional talking about this because I'm just so happy for him, knowing that he has some sense of stability leaving college. So if you are in my downline and you see in Michael Caputo as your upline, that is why.
So again, knowingly or unknowingly, I do think that she is manipulating people. And Kayla's not dumb. She's a smart girl. And I really do think that it may seem that she's like off the cuff being like, I still don't know if it's the right decision, but blah, 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 blah. Like, I still love all my friends there. You know, it's a great company, whatever. I just wanted something different. She's being super, unethical, and manipulative, but smart about her transition. And that's why she's ranking up 14 times in one day, is because of the way that she's wording this. And people will be able to relate to that who maybe are looking at it and they're like, oh, she left Monat, maybe I should too. And they're seeing her being like, I'm nervous. I don't know if it's the right choice, but I'm thinking it is. And I need to do something else and blah, blah, blah. And so other people will do it scared like she has. Which it's like, girl, you knew you were probably going to make money no matter what. Like, that doesn't matter.
Also, if something that the quiz recommends to you is sold out, message me with the product that is sold out and I will give you like the perfect alternate recommendation in replace of that product. For those of you that know me and have been following me for a long time, you know Instagram is my baby. So being able to just like post and share. I have my little page. I don't know. It just feels really good. I'm excited. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to go do something exciting and irresponsible.
I do think that we're going to see a lot more Monat reps move over to this company. What's her face? The Monat witch, Angela Sumner, like she said previously that there's only like 20,000, 30,000. I don't remember what she said. Under 100,000 reps. I believe it's under 50,000 reps. You have that many sales reps. That's not a new company. But I really do think that this is going to be one of the newer like hot MLMs, just like Q Sciences was. And when I say it's the new hot MLM, I don't mean that as a compliment. I mean that this is the scam that people are switching over to, like this one. And then also switching over to master resale rights. It's just another grift. It's more of the same. It's more unethical marketing and mistruths and lies and logical fallacies and cultiness. And it's crappy and I hate it. So don't fall for this. It's not different. Okay. It is not different. And we already have pointed out multiple falsehoods and multiple manipulation tactics that are being used to recruit you into it, just so that this person can rank up even faster and be able to maintain whatever rank she's at. They don't even have a public income disclosure statement. Like, that's awful. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my baby and start to cook dinner because I'm making filet mignon tonight with some asparagus and cherry tomatoes. And I'm really excited. So I hope you have a great day night weekend whenever you're watching this. And Bean has his butt up in the air. What is he doing? He's so funny. Remember that speaking of butts, remember that your butt looks good. And even if you are currently in an MLM, if you are in this person's downline, if you feel like you're kind of like waking up to it, it's okay. We've all been bamboozled. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel embarrassed. Again, it happens to almost everybody. Have a great night. Subscribe, like, and comment. If you don't know what to comment, you can put down below if you like olives, because I think that olives are disgusting. They're gross. Okay. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.